Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's after dark. You already know. Moms in the morning suck.
That's after dark. Grilling in the park. Making back ribs on the grill. Me and my wife, Netflix and chill. Sweet tea, yellow color lawnmowers. Blah blah blah. Moms in the morning. Hey, pocket, it's kinda boring. Bourbon, Velcro, New Balances. Got it on my nose, Mickey G funny packs. That's on me. Blue jean shorts. Yeah, they're kinda short. That's after dark. That's after dark. That's after dark. That's after dark. That's after dark.
Whoa!
Is that you?
Whoa! Way too loud there, Predator.
How's
Oh my goodness, dude.
Hey Rodney, I'm gonna turn you down now.
Whoa! Man! I just lost my hearing, Grandpappy.
Wow, what? Somebody talk. Ouch!
Welcome to Dad's After Dark J-Way Radio. It's 9:02. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Mikey G. As always, joined Mr. Outlaw Shane Predator.
Yay!
And we got Mr. Smokestack, Rodney Lewis.
Hey,
What's going on, guys?
we got an empty seat over here.
Man, Dylan, where are you, dude?
Dylan is in a sales meeting, stuck like Chuck.
Man.
Poor sucker.
We got some hot mics here.
Yeah, these mics are smoking right now.
Man.
I'm having a whisper.
Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you've been following us on the Face Pace today, you know that tonight is a very special night for us. We're going to have the trial and execution of Mr. Zac Dunlap coming up in about 30 minutes. Waiting on Hannity to finish the lesson. She's going to come in here and give us her testimony, and we're going to have us a trial.
I've got his back.
Yeah,
I got Zach
we
back.
should have had that
Way to be impartial here, guys.
I tried to get rid of all things be considered a weapon.
There's some ink pens. Move those to this side of the table.
Yeah, there's a couple shanks here. But yeah, we're still pretty hot on this mic.
Yeah, I'm going to turn this down over here just a little bit. How's that sound, guys?
All right. Yeah,
A little bit
still
Test.
Still,
You're still
test.
peeking. You're still peeking.
Yeah, still pretty hot. But
Yeah.
anyway, but yeah, so man, it's been like the longest week ever. We're only halfway through.
Oh, I was turning down the wrong one.
Yeah, I did that a minute ago. I turned up the wrong one.
I was turning down Rodney over here. He's not saying a thing.
Not anymore.
I was. You couldn't hear me.
Test. We're going to test live on the air. Outlaw, you should be better now.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello, check 1 2.
How you doing, Grandpappy?
I'm ready to go home and check my jerky, man.
Oh, is that a metaphor?
Half of one.
You made some homemade jerky?
Yeah, man. I did it a way that I've never done it before. Typically, I go old school, put the oven on 200 degrees, cut some strips of meat, marinate it, toothpick to the end, let them hang
Yeah.
on the oven racks all night long. But I went ahead and ground up about 8 pounds of meat. Ground it up, seasoned it, put it in a jerky gun, and squirted it on the dehydrator.
What's a jerky gun?
It looks like a big caulk gun, but it's got a flat nozzle on it, and you literally squeeze the meat.
So like a piping.
In a sense, yeah. And you squeeze the meat out, and it just lays it flat and skinny on your dehydrator, and turn it on, let it go.
Interesting.
So I did one, salt and pepper. That's it. And then when I piped it out onto the dehydrator, I put a whole bunch of cracked pepper on top of it.
Ooh,
So, and then I got another batch that's a sweet Asian chili.
that sounds good.
So I hope it'll make a turd. I
So
promise
you're
you.
gonna bring in some jerky next week, is what you're saying?
That's a good possibility.
And some muddy water.
Yeah, I left my muddy water at home today.
Man.
Wasn't feeling
We do have to say that tonight's episode is sponsored by Tzatziki's. Greek Mediterranean cafe food. It's delicious.
Tzatziki's.
Go see Tzatziki's and get you a sneaky tzatziki.
Man, they should have sent us something. Like the amount of Tzatziki's ads that are on Facebook right now
I know.
is through the roof. Did you went and ate there?
We did. My wife, of course, that's what my wife wanted. So here about an hour ago, I went over there, got some takeout, and took it back home to her.
Man, I should have called the manager.
I ate there today.
You sure did,
Good,
didn't
man.
you?
Good.
You and Zach, right?
Yeah, sure. Zach said he wasn't scared of anybody. And
Right.
if he wanted to go to Taziki's, by gosh, he would.
Twice.
Yep.
Guess what?
In one
He
week.
did.
In 1 week.
He done sent it.
We even used Hannah's card just so it'd send a message to her.
Again, guys, coming up at 9:30 on the dot, we are going to have the trial of Zac Dunlap. Miss Hannah Dunlap will be in here to plead her case. Here's how I'd like to do this format, boys, and tell me what you think. I'd like to pull Hannah Dunlap in here, let her get 5 minutes. She can plead her case. We're going to ask her a few questions. And then after she is done, we're going to have Mr. Zac Dunlap sitting in. We're going to let him plead his case for about 5 minutes. We're going to ask a few more questions, some roundtable questions. And then we're going to open it up to our listeners and let their, through the phone, through the text, through the face pace,
All of them.
all of them.
Y'all send it.
We're going to send it. But we're going to wait until you guys hear from Mr. Zach and Miss Hannah.
So does Hannah know she's coming on?
She knows. Waiting on her to finish up a lesson. As soon as she gets done, we're going to go live with the trial.
Yeah, this is going to be epic.
And at the end of the trial, we're going to render a verdict.
We got to lock somebody up.
And our verdict will be what happens. It's
Man,
it's,
you know
it's law.
We could
The radio gods have made it so.
It ends here. No more.
we
No
could
more Tzatziki
potentially
talk.
wreak havoc on their household. I mean, I got a trophy here for the winner.
Right.
You see this? I would put a shot of muddy water in there. That'd be great. Yeah, we're gonna wreak havoc on the Dunlap household.
Man, this is going to be fun.
For us.
For us.
Yeah.
It's going to suck for them.
We're gonna get a shirt made, man. That picture Cody put on there.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Free my boy.
It looked like a mugshot.
You my boy, Blue. Oh, whoa, stop. Get off of there. Whoa.
Whoa.
That gum open up something and it just automatically starts playing.
So, Rodney, you're watching the Hogs over there, aren't you?
I am.
How are they doing?
They're not doing very well right now.
Who are they playing?
South Carolina.
They're good, aren't they?
No Gamecocks.
They're pretty good. They're decent. We ought to beat them, though. We're at home.
They made the Elite Eight a couple years back, didn't they?
Yeah.
Or they made the Final Four, didn't they? was it the
They
Elite?
might have went that far. I don't know.
I remember they went pretty far.
I mean, they're 11-8 overall. They're not just the best, but they got some big boys that are
I think they
putting
went
it
to
on
the,
us.
I think they went to the Final Four a few years back.
You may be right.
I know they got Kansas's old head coach. They lured him away and paid him a handsome sum to come be their coach.
Yeah, they can't do anything. Can't get rid of him for a while.
Yeah, they're stuck with him.
11:41 left. We're down by 8. So
Man, the SEC in general right now is just when you go the football route. I mean, they are ponying up for some coaches right now.
yeah, a lot of money. Just paid Odron $7 million.
And the
you
lure
can't doubt that.
Mike Leach away from
Yeah,
Washington State.
Yep.
And the Lane train is coming to Ole Miss.
Yeah, he can have it. That's all right. I think we got a good score on ours. I mean, Sam Pimley's not been a head coach really, but
I like the
think
passion. I like the passion.
his recruiting and the coaches he's hired around him, I think he'll be fine.
Yeah. The only the main concern I have is the offensive coordinator we've got, Kendall Briles.
He doesn't stay anywhere anytime.
He's had six schools in 6 years.
Yeah, well, we just need to lock him in and put in his contract that he can't go to another SEC school. And
Yeah. Well, it's yet to be proven if that style of offense can work in the SEC.
Yeah.
It is a very different. It's not just a spread offense. They take their wide receivers and basically put them tiptoeing on the sideline. They spread them so far out. But the goal is to make you declare whether you're going to have a safety up towards the line of scrimmage to stop the run, or if you're going to play them way back. That dictates whether you run or pass. It's simple.
Go Chiefs.
And this,
That's all I can say.
well, you know, this is our Super Bowl episode right here too, guys. We got to make a few predictions.
I can't go. I mean, got to give Dre Greenlaw the 49ers. Got to give him a little prop.
Right,
man.
right. Well, I'm
He helped get them there.
Hey, dude, he's playing solid in rookie season.
so forever for football. I've always been a Packers and a Steelers fan. I don't know why. It's just started.
I'm wearing Dolphins pants
It
right now.
started as a
Yeah,
kid.
you don't get to talk anymore.
Yeah, right.
But since discovering on my biological father, and I'll keep this really nice when I say that, on that side of my family, they're all Missouri. That's where I was born, was in Missouri, and that's so. They're
That
all.
explains so much.
Hey, look, I got a whole bunch more just like me that will come down here.
Hey, I've got family. I've got family in Wichita right now.
Yeah,
so.
they're all Chiefs fans. So I actually got the lights on my house in the soffit, and I went and changed them all red the other night. So at nighttime they're red.
That's cool.
Yeah, that way if my neighbors are Niners fans, they won't know any difference because it's red. But
Red versus red.
right, but yeah, I'm going for the Chiefs. I got to pick one, so
Well,
that's an easy pick.
It's a high-powered offense versus a team with a great running game and a great defense. So
That
we'll see what
Mahomes, if I had to just, to me, he is the Steph Curry
happens.
of football. That dude is magic. He does things that are just, it's like, how did he do that?
Well,
He was running backwards. He turned sideways. He threw the ball between his legs, 72 yards down the field, and scored a touchdown.
it's like something out of a video
Right.
game.
It's like, how did that just happen?
Yeah, I've seen him. He'll throw it left-handed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
It's like, to my basketball with Curry, that dude will shoot 20 feet outside the three-point line and walk away as soon as he lets it go.
Yep, he'll just turn away and start running back the
yeah,
other way.
it's like, you got to be kidding me, man. So, magic hands.
Well, Aaron Rodgers had a lot of that. About 5-6 years ago, just was untouchable. I mean, they weren't winning championships, but everything he did was just magic.
Yeah, he got washed up.
Man, he got his butt kicked. Well, of course, that Packers team, man, it way overachieved this year. That was an 8-8 team that somehow won their division and got a first-round bye.
That's because they fired their coach. That's all right. Cowboys got him.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, heck. It
Yeah.
ain't going to change nothing.
No, it probably won't.
They're like the Razorbacks, man. They're destined to.
Hey, if Jerry will step away and let somebody run the team,
That's a very
he
talented.
just do the
Right.
office stuff and make his billions of dollars, it'll be fun.
Well, the Cowboys were a 14-2 team that finished 8-8, 9-7,
If that.
if that, and the Packers were the other way around. I mean, they were a 500 team that went 14-2.
Yeah, I said that about the Razorbacks. Go up to the very top and start all the way over. Bring it all the way down to the bottom. Start all the way over. And I bet in 5 years we'll be almost good again.
Almost.
And then somebody will get a blonde and motorcycle, and here we go. It'll be over.
I don't think we got to worry about that with him.
No.
Not with the one that's up there.
No, Pittman's wife looks like she'll beat his butt, man.
Oh, yeah, he knows where to go.
I'm excited. I'm excited about football
She
this
can
year.
cook. He ain't going nowhere.
Exactly. Even
Man,
tell.
this is a cool logo Tzatziki's has here.
That is. I wonder if Hannah likes that.
I don't know.
She wouldn't know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Not this week. Yeah. Yeah, it got kind of heated in the lobby earlier, man.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, it was crazy, dude. The lobby got divided.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a very divisive
Yeah,
issue.
Micah went straight up like
Banging on
attorney.
this?
Yeah, she was like using words I ain't never heard before, and like we dropped it because it was like, we don't need her in here. Zach will lose. Like some of the words she said didn't even mean anything, but they were strong words, and it was like, man, did that really happen? But yeah, I think she could have been a great defense or attorney for. Well, no, she's not on the defense. Zach's on the defense, but
That's right.
Yeah.
Hannah's the prosecution.
yeah, she would have won for Hannah. Yeah,
I still
too
like-
late. Somebody, she's already gone.
I still like Hannah's chances, man. And Zach done messed up today.
Well, that's a whole different ball game.
It's still part of the evidence.
Right, it is. I got it.
That was her fault today. She should have got her card back.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's gonna get crazy. Like,
I love Zach's thing of she forgot to get her card back / instead of I forgot to give her card back.
right. Well, it's going to be interesting. Like,
When people are on pins and needles.
we could have a table match.
Have an arm wrestling
There's
match.
a table
There it
right there.
We just got to make sure her mic's down
We need
because
a-
she might get loud.
Is that the police up there?
Oh, we need a bailiff. Where are you at?
No, it's not. When they get, where's
Timmy?
Timmy at?
Timmy, we need a
bailiff
we need a
in here.
bailiff.
Stand over here with the dog.
Just bring his handcuffs. We'll handle the rest.
Every time it gets out of
Morning
hand.
session.
Uh-oh.
Oh, not yet.
And
We better take a break before
15
court goes into
Where's
session.
my
in
hubs?
15 minutes.
No, he don't get to be in here at the same time.
Oh, different timing. Okay.
We're letting the viewers, the
The
listeners,
viewers.
all one listener,
Y'all
gonna
not ready for me?
figure it out.
We can be ready for you.
Okay. I mean, I can,
Well,
I
we-
can wait.
We trying
better
to
take a
wait
break
till the game was over with, so everybody will be joined in.
Okay, I can wait.
But it's whatever.
We will summon you when we're ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Papa Steve's probably not listening yet, so
Oh, Lord.
He's watching the game.
But yeah, so what happened? What's happened this week? Anything?
Well, you had the big tragedy there at the NBA, but that's, time to, okay, we got it.
I typically stay away from that stuff,
I said my one thing, and that's it. I mean, just because that's who he was.
I said my one thing, and dadgum, man,
yeah.
I didn't get attacked. I ain't going to say I got attacked. I voiced my opinion, and a couple people voiced their opinion back, and they did not agree with me. There was no anger. There was no, I'm going to delete you from Facebook. None of that was there. But one of the comments just kind of made me stop and go, you know what? Who am I to say what I said? Because it was basically, and I don't want to get into all this, but I was not taking anything away from that man.
Yep.
Because he is great. He was true greatness. The only thing that my point that I was trying to make was there were other people on that chopper. And that was pretty much all I said. And
the counter argument to that is, had he not been on that chopper,
we would have never known anything about it.
We wouldn't even care.
Exactly.
Was on that chopper.
Right. So
sorry, that's just the
100%. So that's kind of where that went. But then somebody was like, you know what? Who are you to say that he wasn't? Like I'm a fan of him in a sense, and let me mourn.
Yep.
And it was like, so I had to stop and think, man. If news popped up right now that something happened to King Griffey Jr., I'd be sad.
Yep.
I'd probably cry.
Yep.
Because he was my hero. He was my baseball hero. Not my hero. I ain't going to say he was my baseball hero. I looked up to a lot of different baseball players, but he was my go-to. That's the prettiest daggum swing in baseball.
Well, I can tell you this, man. I try not to post a whole lot of political stuff. I try not to post anything religious. I mean, occasionally I do from time to time. But here's the thing. Everyone has an opinion.
Right.
And this is the problem with social media. Not everyone needs an opinion.
No. And you're never going to win.
No. There is no winners.
There's no winners, right.
There's just people looking for a debate.
Right. But I do think the amount, and I've seen little posts that's popped up that I didn't know about him. I'm not a basketball fan, though. I do know who Kobe Bryant is. He's a baller.
Absolutely.
Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, all these guys.
There's an argument to be made. He's one of the top five.
One of the best basketball players to put step on the court.
I personally think he's right outside the top five, but I can see an argument.
Hands down, he's a baller. But then I started learning, and this is something that nobody, no, I ain't going to say nobody, a lot of people didn't know, is because his request, apparently, per the stuff I have read, was always no PR. So there was a terminally ill kid that kid's name was Kobe because that was his hero. And somehow in the mix, somebody got a message to Kobe Bryant. Kobe came in the back door with the nurse and up the stairs and snuck in and hung out and bounced a basketball and kicked it with this kid and signed autographs, and then out the back door he went and even offered to pay for all of his medical bills. And they were like, no, it's not about that. But his request, anytime he ever did anything like that, was, I'll do this, but there's no PR. I don't want no one to know. I'm doing this for me.
Well, he doesn't need the PR.
Right. But it was just...
It's not like a young player starting out their career that could really benefit from that. There's nothing he could do.
He did it because he loved to do it. So that just shows what kind of person he was. So
yeah, he didn't have to.
But yeah, man, that was tragic. Dude, that was tragic all the way around. There's a lot of people that...
I saw a few people that were complaining, like, why is he taking a chopper? And he always took a chopper.
Right.
He always took... he's probably flown in a chopper 1,000 times over the last decade.
Right.
Have you ever been to L.A.? Oh, my God,
get around,
it sucks.
But I think it's cool, like, the Razorbacks are honoring him with the numbers, and then, Little Rock is lighting the bridges up, and the Empire State Building got lit up, and so, it's like... He's an icon.
He's an icon. He's one of the greatest athletes of our generation. There's no doubt about that.
So, everything happens for a reason, But, yeah, I said my post, and then people said what they had to say, and then it was like, you know what? I'm going to delete this only because nobody's right and nobody's wrong here.
Yep.
So I'm just going to delete and walk away from this one and move on to the next subject. And that's the very reason why I typically keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, and I try to as well, too. And that's why I try not to post more political stuff than I have to. And I've got very strong opinions.
Right.
And I love the debate. Like, I will debate you all day long as we can keep it civil.
Right.
The problem is my friends will not. So if somebody comes to my page to debate me, my friends will not keep it civil.
Well, and that's what's cool.
So that's why I get rid of it quickly.
It's one of the guys that called me out. He didn't call me out in a bad way. He said what needed to be said and what he felt, just like I said what I thought I needed to say. And
if we could all do that, we'd be a much better society.
And that's what's cool.
There was no name calling.
No.
There was no negative. There was no curse words.
Nothing.
There was...
Even a text message came between the two of us, and it was like, hey, I didn't mean no harm. I was like, yeah, I'm cool, too. And
we need more of that.
And then it was like, hey, love you, bro. Love you, too, man. And step on to the next one. So
we need more of that. Yeah. We need more debate. We need more civility. We need to be able to have disagreements.
You're allowed.
You're allowed.
I mean, but you're right. Some people get all Facebook keyboard gangster and want to cut your tires through the interweb. And anywho, but yeah, so... That was pretty crazy.
I think Mr. Steve found that out one day. I posted something and he came on my page, and then my buddies ganged up. I was like, delete. I was like, I got rid of that real quick.
Lee Free. Sorry, I was reading my post. I said somebody going live, and Lee says, due to horrible services at the house, I'm unable to assist in the 2020 Zac Dunlap scandal.
Tzatziki Gate.
Yeah. I got to read this before I read it, so I don't know what's going to be said.
No, just pull the rainwater.
Right.
He just reads whatever comes through, man.
I have it on good authority.
They get him every time.
That he was questioned without being advised of his constitutional rights per Miranda. Therefore, everything he may or may not have said has to be thrown out. So we're just going to keep that part quiet. He's automatically won. I got you back. Good job, Lee.
I heard something about Miranda.
Yeah, I don't know who she is. She sings good.
Hey, throw her out.
Yeah, she's kind of my celebrity crush.
Oh, Miranda?
Yeah, it used to be old Carrie Underwood, and then she straight up is a vegetarian. I can't get down with
Can't get down with that.
We're going to have a meeting.
That'll be all right. All the meat will be yours.
It's like my buddy Scott. He's a local restaurant guy. I'm not going to give last names and stuff, but his wife is a vegan. And we were talking about that the other day. I was talking about a big old steak. And he's like, oh, we can't eat steak at the house. You know, he goes, but I'll sure slide in there at lunchtime and get me. we laughed about it, but that was pretty cool. But yeah, Miranda Lambert, man.
I think she was here last week.
She was.
Verizon /Altel /Simmons, whatever that is.
Whatever that bowl is over there.
Speaking of the vegan and not eating steak at home, I got a buddy at work. His wife got bit by a tick 2 years ago. Can't eat beef. Can't eat any animal on 4 legs.
Dude, is that not crazy?
She can have chicken, fish. He said, I'm wore out.
I've got a customer.
Can't eat it no more.
Why is that?
It's weird.
I've got a customer who, I'm going to say this without giving up who he may possibly be. Let's just say that he was a superstar track runner. And when I say superstar, I'm talking about legit, like not at high school. Like
Carl Lewis.
No. Usain Bolt.
Big time.
It's got to be Usain Bolt.
It's got to be
Usain. Go ahead. We know who it is
in that same category.
Make it fast.
He got bit by a tick. And he has a form of Parkinson's that's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
That's horrible.
So I mean, it's like these dang ticks, man. These little bitty.
I'm never going outside again.
I'm not either. I'm gonna bite it back. They're singing a song, check you for ticks.
I mean, she can't have. It can't be cooked on the same grill. It can't be anything.
That's sad, man.
She'll start closing up, and
oh my gosh,
I'd close up too.
We got a dude that cooks in the barbecue circuit. You know, we cook in, and he did the same thing. He got bit. Now he can't eat it, but he cooks still.
He cooked the heck out of it, huh?
He cooks in it, yeah. But it's like you can't even taste it to see if it's any good.
That's crazy.
You can't do anything.
Yeah. No. My wife said we went off air. Hold up.
That's what I just got to.
Yeah.
So now we can say whatever the hell we want.
It says it's connecting. We lost our signal. It's still recording, so that's the good news.
Not really. I just said. Never mind.
We can say whatever we want.
Right. We might need to get that.
Take a break and try to get back on air, and then we'll get the.
We may need to get that beat button going for this trial, man.
Man,
it could get uncontrollably out of control.
Get it hooked back up.
What the heck, man? Why is it connecting?
We need to get the producer.
I don't know. I don't think he can do anything.
He can't hear it.
He can't even not get caught buying food. What do we want him in here for?
All right, we're down by 2. 6:42 left.
Why is it in tablet mode? What the heck is tablet mode?
I don't know. I need to go tell everybody.
It says no internet access. Hold on.
We lost the interweb.
I don't know. He can't.
What happened?
I don't know.
I don't
Just
know.
all of a sudden.
The whole thing crashed?
Yeah,
guess.
It says trying to connect, so I disconnected. We're gonna try to reconnect.
Close out of that. Close out of that one.
No, we're good. We're back on. Okay. I got this.
We back?
I know how to pay for food. We're good.
Are we back?
Oh, low shot.
We're back. We're back. When in doubt, disconnect and reconnect.
This is funny. This is a straight up marriage joke right here, man. It says, wife gets dressed up. The husband, who are you getting dressed up for? Wife, I can look nice just because I want to look nice. The husband's like, okay. And then he sprays cologne on himself. Who are you trying to smell good for? He was like, I can smell good just to smell good. Who are you trying to smell good for? Loser. That's funny. I was trying to go tell somebody that we were having technical difficulties, but I guess they figured it out.
We done figured it out.
Figured it out.
So Dylan had a meeting late tonight, sales meeting. He needs to sell him some BS and get out of that thing.
That's why I said you should sell them a ticket to your way out of there. That'd have been great.
I just gonna go out and abandon us, man.
I said I'll be right back, y'all.
Not you. We're talking about back bacon.
Oh yeah, he doesn't care about us.
It's alright. He's done been replaced. Where's Jared when we need him?
Where is he at?
Somebody
I
please
gotta go to
call.
the fridge.
Bring some refreshments.
Hang on.
What else
I got
you got?
2 for the. That was for the trial.
Right.
Trial.
I'll
That's their swearing in ceremony.
the game is coming down to the wire.
I'm good.
It's almost time, fellas.
It is almost time.
I'm going to step out for just 1 second.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't we take a quick 3-minute break? Let's play a song, and when we come back and convene, we'll have Miss Hannah Dunlap in here to tell her side of the story.
Yep, everybody get ready. It's fixing them.
Turn your volumes down.
It's gonna get lit.
It is going down, guys. Let's see. In the meantime, let's play. What we got?
Down by 2. 5 minutes and 39 seconds
How
left.
about Kaylin Dickerson free? How about that?
I used to cry at night 'cause I felt worthless in time. All you want is popularity when I'm just looking for clarity. I don't have pity for you anymore. I finally closed that door. I'm not wasting my time.
welcome back. Jetway Radio Dads After Dark. It's 9:31. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We all know why you're tuning in tonight. Tonight is the trial of one Mr. Zac Dunlap. We're going to call this Tzatziki Gate. Sitting in here on our judging panel, we've got me, Mr. Mikey G. We've got Mr. Rodney Lewis. And Mr. Outlaw Shane Preator, who stepped out to go get Miss Hannah D. Bailiff, you can bring in the witness now. Hannah!
I still hear her way back in the back
Way
yelling.
back there.
Here she comes.
You have one job, man. Your job is to bring in the witness.
Oh, I got her.
Listen up, listen up.
Yeah, I got her.
You got her? You
Yeah,
got her?
I got her.
There's Miss Hannah.
So,
Hey everybody!
So,
What is up?
so before we get started,
I feel like these oh my gosh. These lights in here are so harsh.
the People's Court, brought to you by Jetway Performance Radio.
Only one half of my headphones are working.
Yeah, we went through that.
Unplug and plug it back in.
No, it's the headphones.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's something to
That's
do
a
with.
That worked. That did it. Do it again.
Oh,
Do it again. Pull it out.
You're not here to listen, you're here to talk.
Pull it out. Pull it out a little
Sounds
bit.
like my wife.
Right there. Okay.
That's it.
I can hear.
All right.
Kind of. Okay.
Awesome. So, already started.
Already.
No,
I think
down
this was
there.
set up.
No, not yet. We're not taking phone calls just yet.
Who is it?
I have no idea.
We'll call him back.
You got call back in 6 minutes.
Could be the police.
Call back in a few minutes, guys. We'll let you know when we're ready for phone calls. So, here's going to be our format, guys. We've got the plaintiff over here, Miss Hannah Dunlap.
Yep.
She's going to tell her side of the story. We're going to go around the table, ask a few questions, get some more information, as a good lawyer would do. And then we're going to bring Mr. Zac Dunlap in and get his side of the story.
Okay.
Brought you a water just in case you get thirsty.
Thank you. That's very kind.
So, Miss Hannah Dunlap,
Yes.
we had an issue.
Okay.
Why don't you tell us about that issue?
All right. So, Maury, the issue is, or Judge Judy, shall I say?
Judge Mikey.
Judge Mikey G. Judge Mikey G, this is what happened, okay? I'm sitting at home. Let me back up a little bit. Zach and I have made the decision that we are going to be on the right track for 2020. 2020 is our year. We're going to do a lot of things that we've been putting off for several years, a lot of projects, a lot of things of that nature that we're really wanting to kind of complete. So we're saving money. We are making some adult changes, I guess you could say. We're getting healthier. We are just making better decisions overall. And so, oh, here's my lawyer now. Thanks, Boo. I love you, babe. I love you.
This is about to get ugly, Faith.
Cody.
You don't want to see this.
Oh, it's on.
She's my jury.
It is on.
Okay, so we're making all of these changes. We're doing all of these things, and the Sunday before this happened, this Sunday, we had just made the decision that we had sat down and talked about all of these different things and all of the ways we were going to make these changes. We weren't going to eat out as much. We aren't going to go out as much. We're not going to spend money during the week. We're going to make sandwiches, and we're going to really do this. I mean, we made all these changes and all these plans. We talked about it. Ready, all hands in, break, okay? So Monday rolls around, and Zach goes out. He has several errands to run. He has to get his hair cut, has to go by the bank that we use for Jetway. He does have hair. The hair he does have, he was getting cut. He has very nice hair. He just never lets anybody see it. Bye. And so he runs out to do all of these errands, and while he is out, he tells me, he's like, hey, I got to go get my hair cut, got to go by the bank, and I'll be back. I'm like, cool. Leaves pretty early at like 10, I want to say, 9:30 or 10, so plenty of time to go and do all of these things and be back in time for lunch, okay? So time rolls by, and I don't really hear from him, which is cool because I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing laundry. I've got the baby. Well, he's not the baby. I've got Jonah at home, and just getting things ready to go for work. We come to work a little bit earlier on Mondays than we do most days. So doing all that, and I receive the text message. That
was
text message.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, great sound effect. by the way.
That was Dylan.
I received the text message that says something about, which, Tzatziki's is a place that we've eaten, frequently for a while now since it opened up by the outlet malls. It's not like our go-to place, but definitely like a good place to go. And this would have been anywhere. I feel like Tzatziki's just kind of got thrown in this. It's not like my favorite place or anything, but Tzatziki's kind of got thrown into this because it was just where he chose to go that day. It could have been
Taco Bell.
It could have been Taco Bell. It could have been Red Lobster. It could have been Corky's. It could have been anywhere. Okay? So I get the message, and it's like, thank you for stopping by Tzatziki's. You have now gotten 2 stars on your blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what the crap? Okay? I'm like, this has got to be a joke. I know this blankety blank 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 didn't go to Tzatziki's, first of all, without me, because if we're going to break the rules and cheat, you better do it with me. Second of all, we had just talked about how we weren't going to do that. We were not going to spend money. We were going to do this, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So I get the message, and I'm like, okay, you think you're slick. You think you're slick, all right? You think that you're slick. You think that you're going to go and cheat on our plan first day in, because, mind you, we decided that we were going to be making all these changes. We also decided that we're not going to consume alcohol anymore. That's part of our diet. I know. That's part of our diet. Not because we're, not for any like crazy reasons, but just because we really are trying to get healthy. We want to be healthy this year.
I bet we can get him to cheat.
No, we're in it together. I'm telling you, he better not cheat if he knows what's good for him.
It was for 14 hours at least.
He better not. 'Cause y'all know how much I like that water. Like, that water is water to me, and I would be the one to cheat if anybody was going to cheat, and I'm not going to. Anyway, so that's how it all kind of trickled down. So I put it on the Facebook because I felt like it needed to be blasted. I was like, this dude gonna do me wrong, like he gonna do me like that, like I'm gonna blast it. It was all in good fun. Like, I'm not really mad at Zach by any stretch of the imagination. Zach's my dude. He's my best friend, and I think that's why I was like, why did you have to cheat? Why did you have to go and do that without me? Because if we're gonna cheat, let's cheat together, man. You could have at least called me and been like, hey girl, I'll bring you home a salad.
Right.
Okay. So then that all happened, whatever. And then today,
that was Exhibit A.
I wake up. That was Exhibit A. I wake up, start moving around, blah, 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 get on the Facebook again, and I see that the Dads After Dark radio show has decided to gang up on me and represent Zach's case. Although, in my opinion, there is not really a case here, considering I was the one wronged. I am the victim, because
Shannon,
this is not what we were talking about.
You're going to be the stenographer?
Yep.
So everybody has decided, Rodney, that they're going to take Zach's side and make this a thing. So I was like, okay, cool. Y'all want to make this a thing? Let me tell you what else. So Exhibit C is I get to Dollar General today after I've been sharing a debit card with this dude. So that's the thing, is this dude want to do me wrong. He want to go and cheat at Tzatziki's. He want to do all these things. That's fine. But you better not need anything from me like my debit card.
He had your debit card?
He had my debit card because he doesn't
Yes.
have his own. He doesn't have his own. He
This
lost
is a
his.
marriage, Hannah.
No.
What's his
No.
is yours, and what's yours is his.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So he has my debit card. I go to check out at the DG. Don't even know he's got my debit card. And I don't have my money now. Let me just refer to the fact, Judge Mikey, this is not the first time this has happened. He has been cussed about this on multiple occasions. Do y'all know how mad I get when I go somewhere and get ready to check out and I look in my wallet and my debit card with my name on it isn't in my wallet and I have to walk out of a store? That makes me say words I didn't even know I knew.
Did he take the debit card, or you gave him
He
the
took
debit card?
it.
Did he ask?
I'm going to
Probably.
write that question down. We need to ask Zach that.
It doesn't matter.
If it was given to him or if he
It
took
doesn't
it.
matter. It belongs
It's
to
different.
me. It has my name on
If
it.
you gave
Rodney.
it to him.
Rodney.
If you
It
gave it
has
to
my
him.
name on it. I did not give it to him. He
We're
may
gonna
have
ask-
said.
we're
He
gonna ask
may
that
have said,
question.
"Where's your wallet?"
What was Exhibit B?
I missed it.
Exhibit B was I got up this morning and felt victimized. I felt attacked.
that y'all attacked her.
Yeah, Dads After Dark game.
You two
No,
guys.
Rodney attacked me.
God,
Rodney
Rodney.
puts on the Facebook a selfie of himself holding a Tzatziki's cup, just being a JA.
I did exactly the same picture that Zach did. Did you call him a J?
Yeah. Oh God, that's what
That was the least
Not
of
even
it,
a
huh?
question. So Exhibit C is I go to the DG and I don't have my debit card, and I'm like, you know what? Y'all wanna? Everybody's like, oh, Team Zach. I'm on Zach's side. Zach, we got your back. We love you, Zach. You're Zac Dunlap. I think it's time for people to understand what hashtag my life is like. My life be like. Okay. Now, once again, this is not serious. I love my husband more than my next breath. We're going to go home tonight. We're going to sleep in the same bed and then some.
Well,
so if everybody is curious, this is not serious. Okay?
Our ruling is fine.
So these are the Judge Mikey, that's my case.
Okay. So questions. Number one, it's your debit card.
Correct. It has my name on it.
That
So-
you gave to him to use.
Is this a fair trial or not?
No, we're asking questions here. Your debit card that he did not ask permission to take. Correct.
Now
you're changing your story.
No, I don't believe that he did. He may have asked me where my wallet was, insinuating he wanted the card.
Okay.
But regardless, it is my card that should have been placed back in my wallet before I left for my next outing.
I'll allow it. All right. Next question. Is Tzatziki's one of your favorite places to eat?
No.
Okay. So he didn't hurt your feelings because he went to Tzatziki's
No.
specifically.
Right, no.
Okay.
No.
It was just the
Fact.
Because that is my wife's favorite place.
Right.
I can't.
Right.
I cannot go without her.
Right. Tzatziki's is her favorite. Tzatziki's is good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's good. And like I said, it's not like your average, like, Sonic. You know, we can get Sonic every day. I probably wouldn't have been as PO'd. But, like, Tzatziki's is, like, a treat. You know, it's expensive. It's out of the way. It's a treat, you know. So, yes.
So, my next question. Did you confront him via text message about Tzatziki's, or did you just put him on blast on Facebook?
I'm pretty sure I cussed him out before. Let me scroll back.
Cussing's not very nice.
I was going to say, because as long as he
Well, you know what else
isn't
isn't nice? Eating Tzatziki's without your wife. So, I'm going to scroll back and see what I said.
All right, Outlaw, you got questions?
well, no, I'm listening. I'm writing down. So I mean, I got Exhibit A is Tzatziki's, and then Exhibit B is she was attacked by the
Dads After Dark show.
Dads After Dark.
You
on
guys were
Facebook.
ganging up on me.
By one of our judges over here.
And then the stolen debit card is Exhibit C.
Stolen debit card.
Right.
So ultimately, what I'm looking at here is, if I put all this, the stolen debit card is actually what caused this problem.
Ooh.
Because
And here's the thing. I don't know. He could have
misdemeanor.
paid with cash. I still don't know.
right, so because he used a stolen credit card, it alerted the rightful owner,
That is true.
and
And I still don't know
She-
if that's the
she
case.
called him out.
I like how he was amazed that she found out.
Yeah, because that was a question that came up was how did they get her number?
Okay, it does look like that I posted it on Facebook. I sent him a message Monday at 12 o'clock, 12:02, that says, "We are done." And he said, "Did you literally just call me out like a cheater on Facebook for swinging by and getting some lunch without you?" And I said, "LOL, but seriously, WTF, man. We are trying to do better and save money. We have to be a team here. And if we're going to do this, we have to do it right." He said, "Dude, I just grabbed some lunch. I got a roast beef sandwich and chips." I said, "Okay, but we blew it this weekend, and you know that. We have to play it safe during the week so we can have a good weekend, and you didn't ask me if I wanted anything." And he said, "I agree."
Okay.
I have a question about the. So
And then he said, "Those blankers have some privacy breaches. I'm calling them."
so the trip to DG today was for.
The trip from okay, so like I said, we
Potato
are
chips and beef jerky.
no,
I
we
just
are
wondered.
we are dieting, and so that's been really hard for us because Zach and I are junk food junkies. We are junk food junkies. We love all of the fast food places. We love like just snacky stuff. Zach's a huge snacker. I'm a huge snacker. So today, Zach actually went and got some grilled chicken strips that are already cooked, so all you have to do is microwave them. And so I was going by DG because I have lessons on Wednesdays from 3:30 until a little after 9, as you guys can tell, straight, no breaks. You're not supposed to have a break. I actually did have a break today. Somebody didn't come, but I went to DG to get tortilla shells for my chicken, some shredded cheese, and some BAI water for him and me. I had gotten 3. and I got in the tortilla shells for all of us, for me and him, because like I said, I know he's got to eat too.
Aww.
And the chicken. Well, I always do. I mean, I try to do that.
Look at her.
Thoughtful.
He wasn't. He clearly was not thinking of her.
He could have, to his defense on Monday, he could have went and get his hair cut, doing his errands. He might have got a little razzled, and he needed some downtime, so he just wanted to go to Tzatziki's and have a...
Razzled from the haircut?
There's things that could happen.
I mean, with the amount of
They showed him a picture in the mirror, and he's like, "Nope."
The happy ending.
with the amount of stress with being on, getting our hotels and our venues and
Faith does the hotels.
our
I did half the venues.
our venues and the traveling and the band practice. And, I was told once by a great boss of mine that in order to function properly, you got to disconnect from the world every once in a while. So that might have been his disconnect. He might have just, was like...
Here's the thing. I'm totally fine with that. And we're very aware that we have to have time apart. So my time is normally, I love to thrift shop. Y'all know that about me. I love going to the Goodwills. I love to yard sale. I like to go to Hobby Lobby, which is not necessarily thrifting, but I hit the sales bins, okay? That's my thing. We cut that out. On Sunday, when we talked about all of the things that we were going to do to save cash, to do all the things that we want to do, that was brought up.
Your one day pack.
My one day of the week that I like to go and be by myself, have no children. I like to go and wander around Goodwill. That's Benito. That is done. Okay. And so, yeah, we all do need time to disconnect. I completely agree. But my time kind of got slashed. So I got no sympathy.
Do you believe that he would have told you about Tzatziki's had you not found out?
No. Absolutely freaking not.
We're going to ask him the same question. We're going to see if those answers line up.
Yeah, see, me and my wife, we start everything on a Monday. And by Friday, we ain't done it, so we're going to do it again on Monday.
You're right.
We got about 2 years of Mondays that we ain't done it.
And that's the thing is, like, Zach and I never stick to anything because we're so, like, let's just do it. Like.
So are you more hurt that he did it without you?
I'm not hurt. I'm mad.
Are you more mad that he did that without you, or were you more PO'd this afternoon when you had to put all your stuff back?
I get lit about the debit card situation. Like I said, that's been happening to me for months.
That one seems like a bigger deal to me.
That's been happening to me, and I wouldn't have put that on Facebook had it not been for this whole trial thing.
We might have to put him on the allowance.
I think we should open the phone lines. I think
we're on the blasty blast.
Somebody.
When are y'all calling him in here?
Here in a few minutes.
You had 5 minutes.
Yeah, but still, I think we should open up the phone lines.
Yeah, if you want to call, let's go ahead and get calls in real quick for Miss Hannah Dunlap. 501-231-7440.
I know we got some attorneys.
We're gonna take one or two phone calls, and then we're gonna get Mr. Zac Dunlap in here and get his side of the story.
There's some lawyers, attorneys. There's some police officers. There's some folks out there that should have some pretty good input on this.
Let's see if we have any text messages here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, I texted Judge Judy a minute ago, and she ain't responded. I don't know what she's doing.
She's asleep. She's old. She has to get up early.
Right.
She has to get up early. But, yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, like, bro, you could have at least hollered at me.
If you're going to cheat, do it together.
Yeah.
So
dude.
Yeah, so your feelings were hurt.
Yeah. We just talked about this, and he had squashed all of my Goodwill trips.
Is that Zach leaving?
Did he just
He gone.
Squashed all of my me time that I like to do.
That's Hannah's lawyer.
Exactly. It's Faith.
Your lawyer said, I've got no case. She's gone.
She knows she ain't got to help me.
501-231-7440. Go ahead and call in real quick if you want to talk to Miss Hannah Dunlap, and we're going to ask some questions. So, fellas, before we wrap up with Miss Hannah, what other things do we need to ask?
I'm just trying to think that, like...
We can bring Jonah Dunlap as a witness to this to the stand if we need to.
Do you forgive him?
He's a great witness.
Jonah did not get any tzatziki's either, so...
He didn't get a sneaky tzatziki?
No.
I like the sneaky.
See, I got in trouble for this because Mary's all about the Mexican food.
So is my wife.
So I'm like, at lunch, I'll tell the guys, hey, if we're going to eat lunch and it's Mexican, I got to pay cash or I can't go.
Yep.
So you're being considerate because either you don't go without her or she doesn't find out. Either way, her feelings don't get hurt.
Typically, I don't go without her.
Uh-oh.
We got a phone call.
Because you're a smart man.
We got a phone call.
Dad's After Dark.
So I got to know.
Oh,
Back bacon.
Back,
I
back.
got to know. What's up, dudes?
You got a question for Miss Hannah Dunlap?
I got a question for everybody in the room.
All right.
I got to know what in God's green earth happened.
so you've been out of the loop, huh?
Oh goodness!
So basically,
Explain.
Get on Facebook.
to
Basically,
keep it-
Hannah gave Zach
keep
her
it simple.
debit card, and he went to Tzatziki's, and she got mad. That's what I've heard so
Who
far.
wouldn't go to Tzatziki's?
right? So apparently there were some rules and guidelines for a healthier, happier Dunlap family, and basically Dunlap stole Hannah D's credit card
He
and
stole
went
it.
and broke one of those rules and paid for some food.
I'm still not even sure. I still don't know if he used. Let me go look at the bank app. I don't even know if he used my debit card.
Somehow,
did
when he
he-
paid, it sent
Did he do one of those? Did he do one of those deals where he's like, "Yeah, I'll take the extra vegan salad with an extra large Coke"?
No, I don't know if he went that route.
I don't even know what he got. He says he got a roast beef sandwich.
Yeah, roast beef. That's what the evidence says is roast beef.
The day after, they said they were no longer eating out.
And my Goodwill trips got squashed because we're not spending frivolous cash.
All right, so he broke the rules, but he did it and got busted because it sent a message to Hannah's phone saying, "Thank you for being a Tzatziki's customer. Here's your award points for your purchase
And then
today."
she blasted him on Facebook.
Yeah, I just saw this Tzatziki scandal thing. I'm like, oh God, what happened?
Tzatziki Gate.
Yeah.
Tzatziki gate. Like, did Outlaw go up there and smash some heads or what?
No, if they don't send us some daggum free food for all this airtime they're getting,
joke.
I may have to.
Now, and here's the worst part, D. Hannah went today to Dollar General. Had a arms full of food to put on the front counter. Went to go pay for it and didn't have her debit card
Oh my God.
because Zach had stole it and didn't give it back.
He did in fact use the debit card.
Uh-oh. Yeah, so it's we got to get Zach in here to get his side of the story because right now,
He's losing.
man,
Yeah, which
Stolen
side's
credit
the jury
card.
leaning, guys?
I think now's about as good a time as any while we've got Dylan on the phone. Let him question him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, over and out. I guess I'll go listen from the other room.
Right
to
now,
some
it's leaning toward Hannah, and I
BS.
didn't think it would go that way, but
Man,
I got to give it to
I
her.
mean, I've been trying to tell you guys
Had a
this whole
strong case.
time. Y'all tried to
Is your
gang up
highness
on
wrong?
me.
see, that's why we're having a trial.
She made a very convincing argument.
Yeah. We
She had
figured
3 exhibits.
I did go to Tzatziki's today just to put it out there, but I did invite my wife. She came and we had lunch together.
We saw, and she brought me a gift.
And I brought my wife to Zeke's tonight, so. I just
You're a
wanna make
good
sure-
man.
I want to stay
All
out of
right.
the
Well,
house.
I'm out. So good luck, everybody. Actually, good luck to me.
Good luck to
And
you. We will let you know what our ruling is.
Well,
I will be expecting a full apology for you guys ganging up on me, Rodney.
Rodney.
I will tell you that the lobby got a little heated earlier,
Yeah.
and it was straight up separated men versus women up there.
Man.
Yeah.
Because we're right, y'all are wrong.
Yeah, Allison, I think, is the only one who sided with Zach for like a second, and
Oh,
yeah,
it's over.
for a
man.
second, but it wasn't.
Allison, I'll be texting you.
All right, Zach, you're up. All right, Dylan.
What to do?
We're about to get Mr. Zac Dunlap taking the stand here.
You don't
Getting in the
Hey,
hot
no
seat.
chorusing the witness.
Don't forget.
Where is the debit card now?
Hey,
Are we gonna have to? Is somebody gonna have to block us during this trial?
Oh, we got we're fixing to put court back in session, so
She said no.
welcoming to the defendant stand. We got Mr. Zac Dunlap. Zach, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
We're
All right, game on.
We're big. Man, we just lost.
Now, here's what I'm going to say before.
Zach, while you're here, we've got Dylan on the phone as well, so he's going to be asking some questions too.
Dylan, what's up, brother?
What's up, man? Boy, you're in some hot water, Bubba.
I'm telling you. Hey,
God,
we're gonna get
son.
the air real cleaned out, though, guys.
So just to bring you up to speed, Miss Hannah Dunlap has filed
No.
some charges against you for basically breaking some family rules here.
But before we dive into that, though, I want to hear your side of the story, and let's see how it matches up to what she said.
Absolutely. First of all, fellas, how we doing tonight,
This
man?
is great.
Everybody doing good?
Oh,
Fantastic,
wonderful.
man.
Good deal. Good deal.
It's not looking good for you, buddy.
Listen,
Sorry.
listen.
She
We're
made,
gonna.
she made a very compelling argument.
She did, and I heard it, It was some very thoughtful words for the most part. A few of them were a little questionable, and we're going to get to that. But
just so you know, we still have open mind about this case.
And I appreciate that. You know, that's what I love about you guys, man. Y'all are open and fair. I'm just kidding.
He's trying to rub us the right way over here.
No, seriously. All right.
Is that a $100 bill on the table, Zach?
He's up by a couple points. No, that's Hannah's debit card.
Hey, Hannah left this drink for you, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
There you go.
All right.
There you go, Zach. Get it. Attaboy, Zach.
All right. So here's how it went down. All right. So I got some errands to run. I got to knock some things out, okay? Because that's we work at nights, right? So our day usually starts about 3:00. So we get our rack hilling done from the time I drop Briley off from school to when we come up here in the afternoons, right? So I had to get my hair cut. I had to hit. We bank at multiple banks. We have our personal banks that we use, and then we also have our business bank that we use that are different ones. So
smart.
It's like
got to diversify.
You do, and I like them both for different reasons. But it also, when we go and make our rounds, sometimes if there's it takes a minute to get the people, it takes a little bit, right? And then I had to like I said, get my hair cut, which I get done in Bryant. All right. So on the way there, I get my hair cut. I'm on my way back.
Artivins?
No.
Where'd you go?
I'm a sports clips guy.
That's where I take the kids.
I'm a sports clips guy.
They love it.
It's none fancy, but man, you get the hair washed out. It's a good
hot towel treatment.
That's right. Right.
Was she cute?
I mean,
let's not start anything else. Move on.
That's right.
So, anyway, I get my hair cut. Man, I'm having a great day, right? It's probably I don't know, around lunchtime, a little after actually, and Hannah's at home with the kids with Jonah, making my way back, and as she said about the whole changes and the things we are, because I mean we look at our stuff from last year and we're just like, geez, man, like all I seen something on Facebook the other day where just $27 a day adds up to $10,000 in a year wasted.
It's amazing how much, especially food.
Yeah, and food, and that's where we spend so much money is just eating food everywhere. We're just all right, let's go there, whatever. So as Hannah said, which was correct, we had this come to Jesus meeting on
12 hours before.
It was on Sunday night, I believe, and we're like, what, we're about to do right, because we do have some personal things that we want to accomplish this year, and things that we're working towards, like everybody is, right? So, anyways. One of the things for me that was very important for us and Hannah too is we've been trying to get real serious about getting on a diet. I mean, we're going to the beach this year. We got some good shows, and it's like, man, we got to get right, And so we made a pact that we're gonna start eating right, and for me that's trying to cut out all the things that have been hurting me. Like fast food was one of them. Okay, that's one, because normally any other time I'm gonna hit the Burger King and keep on rolling. This wasn't even a thing anyway. All right,
killing two birds with one stone there.
Yeah,
I forgot Dylan was on the phone.
Hey, Dylan.
Wow. So, anyways,
that was cool.
So, anyways, I didn't want to get the traditional fast food, but I was passing by the outlet malls on my way back. Okay, I didn't want to go anything. I wasn't going to go into like Dave and Buster's or anything like that,
or Hooters.
Or Hooters.
Yeah.
Where's the Hooters over there?
You'd have been in real trouble.
But I like Tzatziki's. I like Tzatziki's.
I like Tzatziki's.
It's not fast food, but it's not. It's still, you can still get in there and eat and go on, right?
Yeah, it's casual dining.
The pid there too.
Yeah, So, I was like, all right, man, that sounds great. I'm gonna swing through real fast. Well, here's the thing about the debit card. That is true. All right, I have been excessively using Hannah's debit card. Of late. The reason why is this was not included in the previous information. I did make an attempt to get my new one in, and I accidentally threw it away with my statements. All right,
Zach, I can't even judge you. And I can't judge you. My wife is listening right now. I did the exact same thing.
I threw it away a couple weeks ago.
I did it too.
Now
I used my wife's for about 6 months before I finally got a new one.
So let me say this, okay? Our personal account is a shared banking account, so it's not technically stealing it because it's my account too. 50-50, right?
Ooh, technicality.
Her name
on that particular card, but it's tied to my bank account.
It doesn't say
that we share.
The Dunlaps.
But the account that it's on is shared.
I got to give him that one, Mike.
All right. It's a shared. The money's coming from the same place.
I'll allow it.
So we're around each other so much. Okay, we're around each other so much that a lot of times we're there together. So you don't. It's not a necessity usually that we're necessarily have to have it. Okay, and plus, and that's not counting like our other cards and like our business cards and things like this. Is just to our personal account. All right.
She knew you took the card.
So let's get into that.
Okay.
Okay. So she knew I had the card that day. I mean, how? I mean that's
Yeah.
Had to pay for your haircut.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you had to do all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, the situation that happened today. Okay. Actually, we're not there yet.
We're not
Right.
We're not there.
Right now, we got reports of a stolen card.
Right. Okay. So we're not there yet. So, anyways, it's lunchtime, right? I'm gonna swing in there. I'm gonna give me a quick bite and continue on my journey. All right. It was a little after lunch. It was around noon, I guess. It was right up noon, I think, is what she said when we started talking.
Hannah D said it's my card.
So, it is her official.
She doesn't
card.
get to enter
That's
into
right.
this
That's
now.
right. That's right.
Zach gave her time.
I did.
Order.
All right. So anyway, I swing through Tzatziki's, and I don't want to hit the drive-in. It was a little long, so I was like, man, I'm going to go in. I'm going to grab me something to eat real fast, okay? So I go in, get my my beef sandwich and some chips, and I sit down.
Were they fat-free?
No, they weren't fat-free.
The Ruffles.
Were they at least the Lay's baked?
Yeah, they were a healthier choice.
Okay, let the jury know that he is sticking to his guns, eating healthy.
I was trying to.
True.
Like I said, guys, I'd have hit the Burger King any other day of the week. So I'm already being considerate, I feel like.
You're already calories ahead.
That's right. So, man, I go in, I sit down, and I'm not kidding you guys, not thinking anything of it. I'm in the middle of a bite, and my phone goes off. We're done. I was like, what in the world?
So she threatened you.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We are done.
Did she text you before she blew you up on Facebook?
No.
So you got Facebook first.
Well, she gave me the "we are done" first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if the story.
No, she gave me that courtesy.
I'm trying to see if they
Right.
see if they matched up.
So she hits.
To your defense, did you take the "we are done" as like we're done with the health thing and you can eat whatever you want? Because if you did, it's totally fair now.
That's right. So she, and then right after that, she follows it up with the screenshots of the tzatziki info, and I'm sitting here like, are you kidding me right now? Like, how did they get her phone number? like, what is going on? Because Facebook ads are bad enough. You say one word,
Yep.
and it's in your timeline. I'm like, now they're giving out your cell phone number and texting where you're at. So,
Uh-oh.
Anyways, we got some
Beef sandwich.
That's right. So as I finish my meal and I move on, I get out in the truck. Man, Hannah's already got it on Facebook. She's taking it to the public. She's throwing it out there. All right, and needless to say, I feel like it was a justifiable stop. I was en route. It's not like I went out of my way. I was passing by, fellas. Passing by. I go in for a quick bite for lunch. All right? And now I know...
This is Exhibit A.
Hey.
We're going to cross-examine the witness here.
Isn't the haircut place in the same parking lot as Tzatziki's? It used to be, didn't it?
I go to the one in Bryant.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, see...
Shout out Bryant Sports Clips.
Yeah, so... here, my thought on the whole Bryant thing is... To me, and this is, by the way, Miss Paula Dowler, even though Brad is not able to help represent you right now, she sent a little information into us.
Okay.
And it's a screenshot of the Pulaski County, Sling County, Arkansas community page. There's a gentleman named Mr. Mark Adcock who posts all scenarios that happen police-related. And did you know that at the time that you were out and about, that there was actual call to the Bryant Sonic, where somebody was injured? So you actually took the safer route by going to Tzatziki's.
Absolutely.
I mean, somebody had their finger stuck in a cabinet there.
I think
Please note that.
that definitely needs to go in to be noted.
Paula sent that in to us.
And we're going to get to the calls.
I think we still got Dylan. Dylan, you still there?
D?
Dylan gone.
I think we lost him. Whatever, we'll get there.
So,
We love you.
anyways, I hit the. Now here's my thing. I truly figured by noon, knowing my wife, she's probably, they probably made lunch because she ain't gonna let Jonah go that long without lunch. You know what I mean? She's usually going to make sure Jonah's ate something by 10:30 at the latest, 11.
Now, did you or did you not, the day before, say that we're not eating out?
We're going to make better choices, Mike. It's not necessarily we're not eating out. We're making better choices.
So we didn't
And
say
he
we're
did.
cutting
He,
out the
fast
he
food.
explained that.
We're
He didn't
cutting out the fast
didn't
food.
go to Burger King and went to Tzatziki's.
Okay.
So now I knew I wasn't going to be able to make it straight home. Okay, so I knew it was still
Without
gonna be,
starving to death.
Well, that too. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But I knew it was going to be about an hour or so before I even got home anyway. So I knew that they're not going to be still hungry at 1 or 2 o'clock. Or I would have offered something. Now, here's the next thing, guys, that I got to bring to the jury and the people listening at home. It's not, you got to remember, this is not something that I lied about. I never denied this. I was busted out before I even had a chance to say, hey, baby, I swung by Tzatziki's. Or, hey, baby, you want anything to go? Because I just had got mine. But that doesn't mean that this was being hid or off the mark.
I've got to bust you out just a little bit.
All right, come on.
My wife sent a screenshot of Tzatziki's menu. And those chips that you ate are 160 calories per serving.
I don't even remember exactly which one, but they were like, I feel like there's just a
He probably only ate half the bag.
Yeah,
Dad's After Dark. You're
no, I
live.
ate the whole bag.
Who goes there?
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Is that Steve?
That's
Bricky?
Pawpaw.
Is that Pawpaw?
I think that's Pawpaw.
He's calling in on your side, I guarantee you.
I had to call in on this one, boys.
Come on, Stevie. Come on with it.
What you got, Pawpaw?
I'm just gonna go on and tell you right now, I fully, 100%, unequivocally, without a doubt, support my son-in-law.
That's what I'm talking about. Y'all heard the man. Y'all heard the man.
Case
right
closed.
there. Y'all
Case
heard
closed.
the man right there.
Super hot.
Okay?
That's
I'm gonna
on
tell
mine.
you
The
right
phone.
now, I'll guarantee you them dad-burn women of ours, mother like daughter, okay, have gone more than enough places that we have never known about.
Preach it, Steve. Preach it, Pawpaw.
I'm just gonna go right on and tell you, I love my daughter, love my wife, but my son-in-law is justified.
You tell him like it is, brother. You tell him like it is. That's my man right there.
We got a
Now, if
justified
you want me to
caller.
preach, I can do that too, but I'm just gonna go on and tell you now, Zach, you ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. You stopped in, you grabbed you a bite to eat, no big deal, because I promise you they've done it to you more than you'll ever know.
Hey, Pawpaw, back to the real stuff now. This is Rodney. Hey, what happened to them hogs, brother?
Oh my gosh, I watched it. That's why I called in late. I don't want to talk about it. I'm so aggravated. I can't even see straight. But I had to call in and defend my son-in-law.
That's
regardless.
right. That's right. That's right.
We'll note that.
Well, right now it seems that both bits of information that's come in from the outside is supporting Zach. I mean, we've got one that just says, it's been done before, so it's okay that he did it, and then two says that he was practicing a safe haven there because, like I said, if he had been to Sonic, he could have got injured.
So, anyways, let's move on, fellas. Let's visit the other exhibits.
All right, Pawpaw, thanks for the call.
Thank you, Pawpaw. That's clutch. That's clutch.
I'm out of here, guys. Y'all be
Thank
safe.
you, brother. Thank you. So, moving on, okay? We get to today, all right, where we had the situation where Hannah goes to the Dollar Gin and tries
This is
to...
Exhibit C, by the way.
This is Exhibit C, okay? Now, this same day, I'm pretty sure, because today's Wednesday, or I guess that may have been yesterday, but this whole week, it was yesterday actually, is what led to today's debacle, okay?
Debacle.
So, as we stated, we're changing our diets, okay? So we've had to pretty much flip all the food of our old food in our house to new food, more healthier choices, all right? So Hannah kindly asked me, Zach, will you run up to Food Giant and get some groceries? Here's my card.
Oh,
She
that's
gave
not.
you-
Oh, she
what was
showed me
said.
where it was. She showed me where it was.
Okay,
Let me
good enough.
rephrase.
Good
She
enough.
showed me. She pointed where the purse was.
Got it.
Okay, but she asked me to go to the Food Giant.
See, Hannah D left this part out.
It's the way it's
Selective memory.
I went to get her grocery. Now, obviously, it's for everybody, but at my lovely wife's request to get the groceries. Okay, now I just did not think before then to make sure that she got it back before. Okay?
Paula.
All right?
So
now, go ahead.
how does this normally work with the one debit card? Does she normally get it back from you, or do you normally put it back in her purse?
It's usually the next, just whoever asks for it. Like if this situation has been the last few weeks, is like if
So it has not been your responsibility.
No, she gets mad when I don't get it back to her. She absolutely 100% gets mad.
Okay, that was my question. Was what is the tradition? Have you personally put it back in her wallet?
I have in the past, but I didn't this time.
Okay,
But he doesn't every time.
we're looking for a pattern of behavior here. Is what we're looking.
So there was an important part of evidence that was left out of today's debacle, fellas.
Oh,
Here we
Okay.
go.
All
Everybody
right.
listen up.
Before she left,
it's Exhibit D.
before she left
Kennedy.
for Dollar General, I was like, grab the card.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, snap.
Now I don't know if she heard it, but I was like, Hannah, card's in my truck. Get the truck, get the card. Now at this point, now let me say this, and fellas, you out there listening, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. At this point, when she gets to the store and this has already gone down, it doesn't matter who's wrong or right. She's pissed, and and it's going down. Anybody, right? So I get it, and I don't, and as a loving husband, I don't want to ever see my wife in a situation like that. It's not a situation I'm happy about. Okay, all right.
But it makes for great radio.
Apparently, it's been a big hit today.
She did say, and she did say before she
I just got a
left.
text. Don't come home.
She said before she left.
Do
Well,
you still have the debit card? If you do, you're good. Don't go home. Who cares?
she did say that she loved you, and you did ask. Wait, there may be a pattern here that I'm thinking about this. You said to her, "Do you forgive him?" And she didn't answer.
She did not. I did ask
Just
that.
like,
I asked that, yes.
did you get your card? And she didn't answer. Like, do you think maybe does she need to go visit Allison?
I mean,
Maybe get her ears checked. I mean, just a question, just a general question. I can't take sides here. I wasn't there.
That's a valid question, and I will allow it.
I wouldn't answer it.
so here's some of my closing statements before we open it up to the callers. All right. Here's some of my closing points. I feel like I was not given the chance to even tell her, "Hey, babe, I went by Tzatziki's," or
You were ambushed
I was
on your first
I
bite.
was ambushed midway through the second and a half bite.
Would you have told her if
Great
it
question.
did not show up on there? Would you have went home and said,
Would you
"Hey, I
have
got a home on the way home"?
voluntarily offered up that information?
I wouldn't have denied it. I'm not going to say I would have went home and, "Hey, babe, I had a great lunch today." probably wouldn't have done that.
Guess
Probably
what
wouldn't have
I
done
did
that.
without you?
But I would have 100% admitted it and said, I mean, it's on her bank statement. I mean, it's not like, I could have denied it.
That could have been a few weeks out before she said that.
Now, that's very true, Rodney. But
So, had you been sitting at home and she was running errands and you received the magic text message, what would your response have been?
It would have not been like that.
it would have been,
Let's take Tzatziki's out of it. What's your favorite restaurant?
Well,
My
she done said
favorite
it wasn't her
restaurant.
favorite, so we can't go
you know,
favorites.
weirdly enough, man, I really like Corky's.
I love Corky. We ate Corky's the other
I
night.
really like
Onion rings off the
I
plate.
really like Corky's barbecue.
Barbecue.
You know, we there's a little place in West Little Rock if we actually want to treat ourselves, you know, every couple months or whenever. There's a place called Capers
Capers is good.
in West Little Rock. That's our little hidey hole that we like to hit sometimes. Hannah loves Red Lobster. That's her. That's and like I said, we like Tzatziki's too. We do, but I just feel like I was not given the opportunity to even say, "Honey, I'm at Tzatziki's. You want me to grab you something on the way out, honey?" Whatever, because this all went down.
Time out. Were you planning to call her to say, "Hey, I'm here. Would you like anything before I leave?"
Absolutely.
It's easy
No,
to
I'm
say.
kidding.
It's easy to say no.
I'm kidding. No, only because
I was like, I had her number.
only because I truly believe. Normally, when she wants food, she'll tell me she wants food. And I don't think she did. I don't remember specifically. But yeah, man, that's my statement, fellas. That's my statement.
So,
Outlaw questions.
well, I mean, I'm just trying to sum this drawing up here.
He took a lot of notes.
He did. I mean, he's got to put together over there.
Outlaw, take a picture of that and post that. Buddy.
Yeah, I think I will.
That's better than this week.
How about that roast beef sandwich right there, man? I'm getting hungry. I mean, I kind of, I'm looking at this, and it almost seems like that we've just got a case of, what's the right word here?
Miscommunication?
Yeah, no, the communication was obviously there. That's how he got busted.
Gotta call in, boys.
Mistaken identity?
Yeah.
Who we got?
Uh-oh. Yeah,
We're gonna put her through.
Yeah, we got Hannity on the phone.
Uh-oh.
Hold tight.
We're working on getting some plugs
We
in
got
here.
her coming through. I might regret answering this.
Yep.
No, I
I'm
mean,
kidding.
Looking at all the evidence here,
Hannah, you're live.
it almost looks as if it was just a classic mistake of hunger.
Misunderstanding.
And
This is a joke, right? End Dad's After Dark today.
we were trying to get a new radio show
I
on.
will end OLD. I will end all of it. This has got to be a joke.
Hey, we're losing you.
Yeah,
We're having trouble hearing you.
So, we're seriously thinking though, like
Staticky.
it's all the
He's
static.
not going to call me. You guys do understand that once you are sitting down eating, you've already paid for your food. He's not going to call me. This isn't a sit-down restaurant where you go in and sit down and order, then you can order a to-go baggie. Like, it's a walk-up and order kind of place.
He might have wanted yours to be hot.
That's right.
This is a joke, right?
All right.
So
Hannah, am I crazy? I think the bigger issue at play here is not the tzatziki's.
Right, no,
It's the stolen debit card.
It is the stolen debit card just adds another layer to the already just despicable acts that have kind of transpired.
Okay, now that you're on here, we got a question. So Sunday when y'all talked about the doing better, who initiated the we're not going to eat out part?
Zach,
Zach, is that a true statement?
100%.
Dude,
We're not going to eat out. We're not
We're gonna
going
lay off
shopping.
the fast food.
Yep, we're not doing. My hobby is shopping. Like some people's hobbies are hunting. Some people's hobbies are whatever. Mine is like thrift shopping. That's my hobby. It's what I like.
So,
It's what I spend money
question.
doing.
So, we're cutting out fast food, and we're cutting out thrift shopping.
Zach's hobby is eating. So.
Right. So if we're cutting out fast food and thrift shopping, then Tzatziki's ain't fast food and Hobby Lobby ain't thrift shopping.
No, it wasn't just fast food. It was eating out in general.
Oh, okay. That was
It
not
eating out in
mentioned.
general.
It's a gray area.
That it's a gray area.
So Hannah, we've got another question for you. Zach entered in another piece of evidence here a minute ago. He says, and this is hearsay, by the way, he said that he told you to remember to get your card.
When you went to DG today.
I do not remember hearing that.
Oh man.
I do
All right,
not
so
remember hearing
man.
Are you saying it didn't happen, or are you saying you don't recall
I did
that?
not hear it. I don't know if it happened or not, but I did not hear it.
It's fair.
So take it for what you will, but I did not hear it.
Oh,
So whose responsibility is it to get the card back? Is it for his responsibility to put it
is
back in
100%.
your
It
wallet?
is mine. It is mine. It belongs in my wallet, and it is my card. It belongs in my purse and my bag. So it is not my responsibility to go chasing down my card.
Whoa.
Ever. It's not my responsibility. We're adults here. I'm not his mother.
Oh.
And he's lucky I'm even allowing him to use my card because he's a grown-up.
Listen, sugars, sweet sugars.
You're going to make me say a bad word.
Here's
Listen now, listen.
Listen, Linda.
The only reason why I had it in the first place is because I went and got you some good groceries to eat at home yesterday.
And this is the things he gets.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason why I even had it. It's out because, baby, you asked me to go to the grocery store, and I went for you.
But why did you keep it? Why didn't you put it back when you got through? Like, I don't understand.
Because I was in a
Somebody
hurry to
borrowed
get to the
something from
studio.
you. How would you feel if somebody came in and borrowed all of your sound equipment and was like, hey, I'm just going to borrow this, and you're like, okay, cool, and you have to go chase it down the next time you need to do a gig?
That's a little different because the bank account is y'all's together. The sound equipment's his you know.
No, it doesn't. No, it is my card. What, baby?
So here's my thing though. We had all day to make sure it was exchanged or back in your possession, and
No,
we
exactly.
skipped that.
So why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? You
Baby, I
wanna
didn't
go
even
there?
think about it.
You had all day.
Because I didn't even think about it.
Ability to remind you like a child. Are you Briley? Now,
Do y'all-
do I need to start calling you
Listen,
Briley?
listen. Do y'all love each other? Y'all say it to each other right now.
Here's what I'm gonna.
Debatable.
I think
It's debatable.
Debatable.
Baby, you don't mean that.
all the evidence here says that y'all are about 50-50.
I agree with that. 50-50.
Y'all about 50-50. So here's what I think needs to happen.
Are you serious? The evidence says we're 50-50?
Yeah, because
Actually, if we go off the callers,
How in the world?
then
How
Zach's
in the
100
world
0.
You guys conclude that our evidence is 50-50.
Man, I feel like I got a lot of
So-
probable cause
so
here.
was there a lock
You
on
guys
your
are
purse to
total
prevent him
jokes.
from getting that
Under
card?
Trial. Honey, that marker doesn't work.
There-
Come on, Pumpkin. Oh yeah, because I'm the one home with our children right now while he's still there doing whatever he's doing.
It was sworn in.
I'm pleading my innocence over here, man. I'm trying to.
And Hannah, he is drinking this water like it's nothing.
She's finna hang it.
Hey, my door's open.
Did she hang up?
No, she
No,
didn't
I'm
hang
here.
up. She didn't hang up.
Honestly
I
believe,
got my tongue so I don't say dirty words in case they.
honestly believe, in this case, that it's 75-25. And I'm gonna make my verdict right now. 75 Hannah, 25 Zach.
Right.
For the reason that y'all talked about it Sunday, and what sent me over the edge, was that you brought up not the eating out thing.
It's true.
That put it over. That
You know what?
shifted it a lot for
Hannah
me.
D, we joke. I'm actually with Rodney on this one. I think Zach is guilty.
Is this Moms in the Morning in here? Is this Friday morning? Is this Dad's After Dark show?
I put in
No,
mine.
these are just people that are doing what's right.
Oh my gosh.
Outlaw, what you think?
I'm staying neutral, man. I think I see fault on both sides here, but that's just my thought.
All right, let's start at Exhibit 8. Was Zac Dunlap guilty?
Angela says she's trying to call in, but she's getting ignored. But I guess it's because I'm on the phone.
No, Mike just said, screw her, I'm not answering this phone.
Yeah.
She already got her
Angela
tzatziki's.
and Mike are on Scandal next week.
Next week, yeah.
I
All
see.
right, so on Exhibit A, is Zach guilty or not guilty of going back on his word with Hannah D the night before about eating out?
Pass it around the room.
I mean,
Outlaw.
And y'all need to have
Gui-
to call her in.
Guilty or not guilty?
He went out to eat after they discussed not going out to eat. So yes, that's a guilty.
Rodney?
Okay.
But we've established though
right.
Good choice,
that
Outlaw.
there was some emergency situations, and I was taking a safe route home. I had to get some food.
I'm gonna stand on my
There will be
guilty
order in the court,
verdict
Mr.
earlier
Dunlap.
because you're the one that brought it up. If Hannah would have brought it up, I would have gave you this. But I'm gonna go with you're guilty on
Guilty.
Exhibit A.
I mean,
three guilties there on Exhibit A.
I want to hear from the callers. I need
Exhibit-
to hear for some callers.
Exhibit B for
They'll get their
Hannah.
chance.
For Hannah's defense, actually has nothing to do with any of the story, other than
Rodney's guilty.
Rodney's guilty of stirring the pot with his
That's not a
tzatziki
lie.
post. So,
Exhibit
man,
C.
Exhibit C, I got a check mark on was confession of receiving stolen property.
I
See,
still want to know what my
No.
restitution is.
here's the thing on Exhibit C. This is my opinion. I'm going with Zach on this one
On C,
Right.
because
Seriously.
C was
Do
a,
you really feel like
C is
it's my
not guilty.
responsibility to chase down my debit card?
No. This is just him having
hey.
your
There
card.
will be order in the court.
This is him having your
You
card.
can talk when we let you talk. Okay.
So we've got it down as a stolen card, but you knew he had it, correct?
No, I did not.
There was a
realize that it
hesitation
happened.
there.
It is
Did
my
you or
card.
did
It
you
belongs
not?
in my wallet.
No.
Time out.
It doesn't matter. If my
Bailiff.
ma'am.
All right. Did you or did you not send him with your card to the grocery store to get groceries?
It is the least he could have done at that point.
So you are aware that he was the last one to have
The
this
day
joint card.
Before.
Okay, so
It's not a joint card. It's my card.
Are
We have
they?
a joint account. It is my card. It is not a joint card. We do have a joint account.
Hey, did you use it as a debit or credit?
Debit.
So you knew the PIN number.
I did.
He knows it by heart.
that changes the whole thing.
So not only do you trust him with your children, you trust him with your PIN number.
Come on.
I have no idea who this is, but just text me.
It's
They
probably-
said Zach was not going to offer her lunch.
It was
He
that-
said he figured she already ate, then said maybe I was going to order her
Is
something.
that phone number?
Oh, that's okay.
It's Paula.
Paula, let's put her phone number out there. It's 501 4.
Can you read that a little bit more clearly?
Well, Paula's also the one who sent over.
Paula Dallard said Zach was going to offer her lunch. I could tell by his nice demeanor.
Paula said that?
He said no. She actually
She
did.
said to say Paula.
Zach, I was
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, here's what it actually says. It says Zach was not going to offer her lunch. He said he figured she already ate, then said maybe I was going to order her something.
And then blankly said, yes, I was going to offer her something.
Yeah, Paula's straight up on Hannah's side because she's over here talking about, I need Glover's number. He's on Hannah's side. Why am I texting you? This is garbage. Zach was not going to offer her lunch. Shut up, Rodney.
Here's the thing: you can't assume though, because I was in the second bite
I can't assume. We
before
can't
I
assume.
even had a chance to answer. Hey, baby, this is where I'm at.
Uh-oh, we might get
Would you like
Paula
some?
going. Or is this
Well,
Angela?
Hey, boo.
Hey.
All right, so we need a ruling. Exhibit A, guilty or not guilty?
Zach's guilty.
Oh, Angela.
This all goes to Hannah. Mike and I shared a debit card for a very long time, for like a year, when he lost his and didn't order one, or threw it
You
away
know
when
my
he got
pain.
it.
Time out. You want to tell them again why I didn't have a debit card?
Why didn't you have a debit card? Oh.
Oh.
That may have been my fault.
You want to elaborate?
I took his debit card, or no, what happened was
We were together.
all in Walmart together. Yes, we were in Walmart together. He took one of the boys to the bathroom, maybe, and I checked out
With my card.
with his card. And as I was gathering all of the bags, I apparently dropped the debit card into one of the bags. Thought it was lost, couldn't find it. He ended up canceling his card. Okay, that was on me. I'll own that one.
And I did order a new one and accidentally threw it away.
He did order a new one and accidentally
It happens,
threw it
man.
away.
so
That
you
happens,
have the
dude.
Dunlap disease at that
It
point.
happens.
Just so it's clear, that's not what happened
We
here.
went at least a year without him having a debit card, and never once did he not put my debit card back where it was supposed to go.
That's
Did
not
you ever yell at
entirely
him?
true.
Why are you
It's
incapable
mostly
of
true. I
ordering
can't
yourself?
ever think of a time when I was standing at the Dollar General without a debit card and had to put everything back.
Most banks now, most of them, you can walk in and get a debit card the same day.
That's what I'm really
Well, our
confused.
bank doesn't
Like,
do that.
why-
Tomorrow-
why
to-
do people
tomorrow,
are
guys.
incapable of getting themselves a debit card.
Drop Bradley off at school.
All right, wife. Love
and
you.
You guys head to the store and head to the bank, get a debit card.
We have a text.
It's just we get in such a habit of just rolling. Last few weeks, man, I've put it off.
Wait. Here's the
That's
better
called
question. So
lazy.
why don't you order a new one and Zach can have that one?
Yeah, Holly did say at least Rodney and I have a separate debit card, but the same account, and I lose mine all the time.
She does. We've ordered 12. At least, and that was like since September.
She's just using them to shingle the house at this point.
I guess so.
Why should I be punished because I keep up with my stuff and he does not?
Well, hold on. I'm the
Why
defendant
should I
here.
be punished?
I'm just trying to
Why
defend
should I be
myself.
punished?
Nobody's punishing you.
How are you punished? Do
Don't
you
say that.
do you
I'm
get to
gonna
wake
give
up
you
next to
my
him every
debit
day of your life?
That's right.
Is that a punishment waking up next to Zach?
What?
Is that a
She's not gonna
punishment
answer the
waking up
question.
next to Zach?
No, that's not a punishment.
Okay, then there you go. See what
Thank
he's
you,
done
baby.
for you?
Thank you, baby.
All right, so Exhibit A.
But he ain't coming home tonight.
Hey, I got a porch. Holly can make you a bed, dude. We're good.
Exhibit A, we found him guilty.
We got water too.
Exhibit C.
So I'm guilty. Hold on now. Explain what I'm guilty for now.
You were guilty of breaking this pact that you made with your wife less than
Yes.
24 hours early.
2 against 1 on that one.
And you got caught. Big time.
Now, what was Exhibit B?
Exhibit B was you.
Was you basically Hannah felt attacked?
No.
Dad's
She did
After
not
Dark
say
name
by me.
Mm,
She said Dad's After Dark. I posted 0 things to Dad
and
After Dark.
Rodney. And Rodney.
You didn't say that while you were on the stand. That is thrown out.
Yes,
Thank
I
you.
did.
Yes, she did. She kept saying Rodney. So we're throwing out Exhibit B.
And then Exhibit C.
Because that attacks us.
Wait. I don't believe that in any of those Exhibit Bs that we said this is an attack on Hannah. We're trying to side with that.
No, we're not. We're throwing
Everybody
it out.
said that.
Oh, B's out.
Literally
B is
everybody
out. We're
said
throwing it out.
B's out.
He gone.
Exhibit C, though,
Exhibit
It's a
C
stolen
is a
card.
stolen debit card.
Which he's not guilty of.
which when I was listening to Hannah talk earlier, I was leaning more towards her. But then Zach came in here and gave us some new evidence.
Concrete.
Concrete.
And that was it. Was the card given or
It
taken?
is my debit card. It belongs in my
She-
purse at all times. There's not even a reason he should have it.
She obviously knew he had that card. Is that debatable?
I think that she gave him permission to use the card to go to Edwards. Shout
No,
out
before.
Edwards Food
The
Giant.
day before.
No,
So,
that was today. Today you went to Edwards, right?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay.
The day before.
Okay. So it went. So actually, it went
And then
16 hours without you asking for it back.
According to Zach today, he told her, "Don't forget your card."
He did say that.
That's
Yeah.
a lie. I guarantee
No,
you.
it was.
Hey,
She might not have heard it.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
I never heard that.
so
We're split.
I'm split on that because there's no real
It's complicated.
evidence if it was stolen or not.
How is it split? It has my name on it.
Innocent till proven guilty, outlaw.
I don't think she made a good enough case to prove that you were
Innocent till
guilty.
proven guilty, boys.
I'm not saying you're innocent.
Y'all made me get Brad on the horn.
I'm not saying innocent here.
Brad,
But
are you
I'm-
out there, brother?
But I'm
I'm not
leaning.
being innocent either.
I'm not saying
Brad,
innocent,
call in.
but there's a difference between innocent and
Paula,
not,
have your
and
husband
not-
call in.
I'm going to the bullpen right now.
There's a difference between innocent and not guilty.
Phone a friend.
I think Zach is not
Get
guilty.
Brad on the phone.
I'm really not guilty on this one.
I'm about to call the closer in.
Outlaw.
So I'm trying to look. I mean, it doesn't, even though her name was on that card.
It belongs to me in
And-
my bag.
and
I
you're-
should be able to have it at all times.
You're correct. It does belong to you because it's got
Not
your
my
name on it.
Face it down.
But I don't know if I could consider it stolen.
I didn't say it was stolen. I just said I didn't have it.
People's Evidence C says that if I wrote down this correctly,
Ruth says guilty on all accounts.
Ruth.
of
course she would. I mean, come on, she's one-sided. She had her
I
mind
feel-
made up before.
Yeah,
That-
that is
she had her
true.
mind made up Saturday before they agreed to even do it.
She'd been drinking milk of amnesia and she still knew what she was going to say.
Look at him. Nisha.
Well,
Rodney, before we finish up with Outlaw over here, what's your take? Guilty, not guilty? Exhibit C.
Exhibit C is a stolen debit card. I think on this case, I'm going to say he's not guilty.
Not
because
innocent.
there was
Not innocent, just not guilty.
yes. I'm going to say that he was given permission to use the debit card
But why doesn't he have his own debit card?
because he accidentally
Hey,
threw
hey,
it back
hey.
away when he
That
got a
is
new
not
one.
what we are arguing here. That is not the point.
That can be next week's show. I think right now.
Next week's show is Zac Dunlap an adult. Okay, we'll worry about that one next week.
That's,
We haven't figured that out yet either. No, I'm just kidding.
I just think stolen is the wrong word.
I agree.
Not returned to the spot that it was
So,
borrowed from.
I don't
possibly.
think that we can really give a true verdict on Exhibit C, so we should probably toss that out
get
too.
Brad on the phone.
We're
because
pulling
I'm
the-
very curious to know if it's even legal for him to use my debit card.
Oh,
Is that even legal?
he knew the
for
PIN
him to
number.
Use my debit card? Like,
Yes,
how come someone
absolutely.
has an ID?
Baby, you sent me to the grocery store with it.
Why hasn't somebody ID'd him though?
Because he looks like a Hannah.
Because he's freaking Zac Dunlap. That's why.
Okay, so
Bow,
that makes it
chicka, wow,
legal.
wow.
So yeah, let's get Brad on the phone. Let's do it.
Baby,
Brad's sleeping that night
you
with the
sent me
baby.
to the store with it.
Let's
Is Brad
see.
asleep?
I just texted Paula and
You
told
don't
her,
have your own.
and she hadn't said anything back. Oh, wait. We got something.
Is she done something?
Paula says he is not guilty on the debit card, just not very polite.
Oh,
Paula ruled against you.
He should have offered her lunch, which
So-
he was going to.
So we need Brad to call.
Even
I-
Paula ruled against you.
I told her we need your husband to call, and that's what she says back.
Right.
She says Hannah is absolutely wrong. She cannot be more wrong in this situation. What she needs to do is apologize to Zach
Man.
for putting him through this.
Paula, that's what I'm talking about right there. I really appreciate that, Paula.
Your phone just crashed.
Right now we're at
Rue said that you're guilty.
I
Rue
feel
said
like
you're
some
guilty of
evidence-
forgetting to give it back.
Some evidence should
Oh,
be
Brad's
known.
calling.
We got Brad. We got Brad
Put him
coming
on
in.
speaker.
Just speaker him on the box there.
Mr. Dowler.
Hey man,
Hey,
Brad Dowler, my man.
what's up?
We got some legal questions to ask.
Brad, have you been listening to the show?
I've heard a lot of it the last 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so.
Okay, we need a ruling on Exhibit C.
Is the debit card?
Yes.
Yes.
So
the stolen debit card.
First of all, Brad,
Well, I
before
mean,
we
she
go any
gave him-
farther,
She gave him permission to
Hannah,
take
he
it.
can't hear you.
well, here's
okay, just
here's
really quick, can somebody please ask him if it's even legal for him to use
okay.
my card?
Hannah's question, Brad, is it legal for Zach to take that debit card
and use it.
and use it?
As I understand it, she gave him permission to use the card, so yes.
Man,
My man.
that's
Although I gotta say, Zach, get yourself a freaking debit card.
Brad, we got to talk about that on Guys Night, all right? Can we? Hey, like I said, we just get in habits, man. I threw mine away. They sent me one. And I threw it away on accident with my statements. Because, you know, you get like a big old full thing of statements, right? But you get all that on your phone now and you're online. So I threw it to the trash, man.
so I guess we got to throw out Exhibit C now.
So, do we get a ruling on it?
Well, he
said not guilty.
That not guilty
I
because
think we gotta go not guilty. I don't think Hannah did. Here's the thing: Hannah did not do a good enough job proving her case that it was a stolen credit card.
now should he have returned said card?
Yes. Now, no, don't get me wrong. Zach's guilty of being a jerk,
But that's not what he's on trial for.
but that's not what's. We can't put people on trial for being a
Well, no,
jerk.
that's what we're trying to prove.
No.
Are y'all done with Brad? He's probably tired.
Yeah, Brad, thank you for your time, sir.
Had no problem.
that was clutch, brother.
Hey,
All right, man.
what happened to our hogs, man?
Oh gosh, I'm still so angry.
That's another show.
Can't even talk about it.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
See ya.
Later.
I think the verdict's in on both of those questions.
Right.
My man Brad coming in clutch right
So,
there,
So
guys.
Zach, you are guilty of being a jerkhead, but you are not guilty
Of
of
theft.
of stolen credit card.
So we got to remove Exhibit C. Go.
He's out
So
the window, fellas.
right now,
You are guilty of Exhibit A, which is a misdemeanor.
I broke the pact. But a man's got to eat, fellas. It's a natural thing.
It's a misdemeanor.
I broke the pact that we weren't supposed to be eating out, and but I also never had a chance to tell her either, though.
That's beside the point now.
so it seems like there's a lot of guilt going on here.
So he's found he is guilty of Exhibit A and exonerated for Exhibit C. We've got to come up with a punishment for Exhibit A.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hannah D, what do you think? Keep in mind, this is a misdemeanor. This is not a major felony.
All right, you give your thoughts, and then us three will go around and give ours.
Okay, in restitution for my pain and suffering,
Oh my gosh.
personally, I would personally like to be treated to a date night where he gets dressed up and gets me dressed up. I get dressed up and let's go eat something nice together as a cheat meal together because we're not supposed to be doing that. No, something nice.
No, y'all
like
need to go like Bonefish or
fancy. Yeah, like Bonefish or
Arthur's.
you know, Arthur's or Capers. He loves Capers.
Go to local line. I love local
as
line.
restitution for this pain.
What about the defamation of character on Facebook today?
I think we need to get into
Hannah, I do think you owe Zach an apology for blowing him up on Facebook the way you did.
Well, I was going to say she's asking for restitution for her
pain and suffering.
Her pain and suffering, and so her restitution was a date night, fancy dressed up, going to do the thing, get a dang old boom man,
And
have
I'll
some
post
fun.
that on Facebook too.
So and
I'll post
now,
that on Facebook too.
because see, I'm looking at this the whole time. I've been kind of like 50-50 on this, you know. So I think that there's hers. Now, what would Zach's restitution be
What's your
for
compromise?
your pain and suffering?
I actually had the exact same idea. That's how I know.
Are
we're
you
married.
freaking kidding me right now?
The only thing I'd have probably done different. Is I would have probably dressed up like in a bow tie and the full jet ski suit and taken her to Zeke's. And,
Right.
like lit a candle on the table and everything right in the middle.
You have to do it now. We need pictures.
So, so basically, I think the final verdict is we have guilt on both sides, which counteracts the guilt.
But I got a better solution. I can solve this right now, and it's going to involve exactly what they want and everything. It's going to even make Hannah happy. Watch this. I've been thinking about this over here. I've been quiet. Y'all listen up. Hannah, you there?
I'm here.
All right, listen up. So Hannah loves the thrift shopping, right? The Goodwills and all that.
Mhm.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. Fancy dinner, but y'all got to go to Goodwill and pick each other's clothes out. And then y'all go out
my
to a
gosh.
fancy dinner.
Dude.
Boom.
I love
That
that
solves the entire
That's
thing. You go to
baller.
Goodwill, that's what she wants. Then y'all go to dinner. She
Oh
picks
my
your clothes, you
gosh.
pick hers. Boom. Problem solved. Game over.
Pay for them, wear them right out the
And
store.
then the
Y'all are welcome.
Yeah, Facebook Live and everything.
So what we got to do? The deal is, So you're saying we got to go to Goodwill.
Yes.
We have to pick out each other's outfits.
Correct.
She picks yours, you pick hers.
And what is the occasion? Are we going white trash hillbilly? Are
It
we
doesn't
going
matter.
nice?
It doesn't matter. If you'll see how much y'all love each other. What do y'all want to wear out in
say you-
public with each other?
I say you go nice, but there's
It's
no
got to be trashy.
there's no definition as far as what a date as far as like the 60s nice, the 50s nice,
Yeah, no doubt.
today's nice, just nice. Just nice.
Hey,
that
I
could
just
be
solved the problem. Y'all, she loves the thrift shopping. You're making her happy there. Then you're going to eat. Done.
All right.
And the whole outfit's got to be from there.
I like
Every
this.
bit.
I like
Half
this
the
idea.
shoes.
Hannah D, what do you think?
I'm fine with that.
All right, and I've got one to add.
Uh-oh.
Here's what I want to add to the pot. I think Zac Dunlap this week should have to go into his office, spend 30 minutes, write an apology song, and sing it on the air next week on Dads After Dark.
Hold on now. Hold on now. Listen,
Hey, I'm
baby,
st-
you know I love you.
Content.
I'm innocent, fellas. Innocent.
No, we found you guilty.
I'm innocent.
Guilty.
of being a jerkhead.
I feel like we found good middle ground on the trip to the Goodwill.
Well, I like that, but how does that help Dads After Dark here? That's what we're trying to
Pictures,
figure.
videos.
No. We need content.
The pictures and videos is cool.
We'll even let you guys tag along.
Right?
It's gonna be epic. Just go Facebook Live
We'll
the
follow
whole
them
time.
around.
You'll be like, what are you doing? Why don't do that? You shouldn't wear that. Put
Because
this
she
on.
knows. Because here's the thing. I've tried. Hannah likes it because she can probably explain this better than I can. I don't know why. Because I haven't figured out why she likes it so much.
We're taking it back to when y'all were happy.
Bust out the road guitar.
Rodney's over here
Listen,
dancing.
so here's the thing. I have never in all my time. She's tried to tell me. She's like, "Baby, there's nice things in there that you like." Because she doesn't have to shop there. She chooses. She likes to shop there. She likes going in there and piecing things together and finding. It's like digging in a sandbox. Like she loves going there and finding little goodies.
It's also something that I do with my friend Ruth, and I really enjoy like our friend time, like getting away from
But The point
you getting away from the kids.
The point of my story, though, is in all of her time of going there, I have never liked anything that she's brought me home or that I've seen, because I don't ever go. So I'm already like, I'm biting a pretty big bullet on putting
That's
anything
not true.
on out
I've
of there.
gotten you some really nice things.
Yeah.
For you.
The underwear were kind of awkward, but
Yeah. I mean, I wore them for you. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like that's a good deal. I feel like I'll take that.
I'm going to agree.
I'll take that, judges.
I'm going to agree. I think.
Callers, what do y'all think? Is that a fair deal? I feel like that's a fair deal.
y'all text in, call in, let us know real fast before we get off there.
Oh, wow. We went in overtime.
We went in OT on this one,
Hey,
guys.
Good.
That's okay. It's okay.
Hannah D was holding us up.
That's a good idea, though. Y'all pick each
So
other's outfits
my
and
thing
roll.
is, I feel like it needs to be this weekend. If we're going to do it, let's get it out of the way.
That's between y'all. You got to do it within the next, let's say within the next month.
Sunday Super Bowl, Saturday's chili cook-off.
I don't know what we got Friday.
There you go.
Date night, baby.
Problem solved.
Get her done.
Me and you.
Get her done.
Get her
Me and
done. Well, I think that's it.
So are y'all both happy with that?
Did I get to come home now?
I mean, I'm still not happy with the ruling of Exhibit C. I think that's kind of
It got thrown out. Doesn't count.
Hey, listen. Innocent to proven guilty, honey.
see. So that's why you can sleep in your office. I
The-
mean,
no.
be innocent in your office.
Hey, listen. The judges, the men at the table have spoken.
There is a pretty leopard print couch right
Yeah,
there.
we're not saying that it was wrong.
I've slept
We
on
have
it
a
before.
We're just saying that it
We got a
was
caller coming in.
stolen.
Oh, this one don't count.
Oh, heck.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, heck.
What do you
black.
got to add?
Do what?
What would you like to add?
I would like to add the fact that you gave this suggestion to Zach and Hannah, but I've been asking you to do this for years.
Uh-oh.
Hey, we're losing you.
Oh my gosh, really?
Sign.
That's a great suggestion, babe. They're having marital issues.
You know what?
Can you hear me? I'm talking real low so nobody on the air can hear me.
Okay, I can hear you.
I'm just kidding. No, that was yes. You have been asking me for a long time, but you haven't stole my debit card, so we're good.
I don't have to steal it. I know your PIN number. It's your name, same account.
That's their whole situation.
Okay, well, if you ask to borrow mine,
All right.
well, I have to ask to borrow yours all the time because I lose mine all the time.
Okay. All right. Guilty or not guilty?
Who's guilty?
That's what we're asking. Zach or Hannah guilty? Or Zach guilty? Yes.
No, he's not guilty.
Thank you. Thank you. That's a good woman right there.
Hannah might be
I'm
mad at you.
sorry. Hannah can be mad at me, but I gave her a gift bag of healthy snacks and water because she didn't have her debit card, so I had to buy
I'm
it
just
for her.
really surprised
But
that all of these
regardless,
ladies are totally okay with like chasing down their husbands to get their debit card.
See, I don't think that's what it is.
All right, babe, we're gonna get some more people to call in.
I think the whole
See you in a little
word
bit.
that's being focused
My
on
debit
All
card is
right,
in
love
my
that.
wallet.
Is-
No, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it.
it's your debit card, 100%. It's got your name on it, but it's the word stolen that everybody's tossing out. They're not saying he should have returned it.
Yep.
Because that
I
was
let him take it to Edward, and then when he got home the day before, he should have put it back in my wallet.
that is a true statement.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
100%. He
That's
should
why I
have
understand why
returned
everybody's
it.
saying not guilty, not guilty. That's cool though. Y'all get to Dollar General without your debit card. That has your name on it.
Hey, I've done it.
Did you go to the new Dollar General, Hannah?
I did go to the bougie Dollar General.
Is it pretty sweet?
Why is it called the Bougie Dollar General?
It's bougie.
Because it's
Apparently
right now
it's legit.
Just
Him.
got it there. I totally.
The one on our street's
The girl-
supposed to
the
be
girl
having
told me
groceries
it's
in
the Dollar
it.
General Plus.
Oh, so it's got food in there.
like plus size or
Yes.
Plus size.
Hey, we should all go in there together. Zach, make sure you bring our card.
So I feel like we've come up with a good plan to move forward to mend all the wounds here. I feel like maybe the judges throw out a nice apology statement from Hannah on the social medias.
Yeah, I will.
You know,
Wait a
Not
minute.
gonna happen.
I didn't say.
no reason to talk.
I knew it.
I was going to say I was going to apologize, but I didn't do anything wrong.
Yet.
Like, I'm waiting on my wife to say something, and she's not like.
She sleep.
She must be, because I'm the only one that ain't been in trouble tonight by my spouse.
Well, Hannah D, we know that you're upset with our ruling, and we apologize for that, but sorry, not sorry.
Oh, I'm not upset. I don't get upset over things like this. I get revenge.
Oh.
I think overall, I think we came to a good ruling.
All right, I'm gonna add to it. Here's what we're gonna do, Hannah.
You let me just say this, okay? You ask anybody that has ever crossed me what has happened to me.
Hey, you just tell them I'm straight. Don't cross me.
Don't cross me.
All right,
You ask
Hannah D.
anybody.
Hannah D. Here's my compromise. Zac Dunlap has to come on Moms in the Morning on Friday and issue a
He's not
public,
welcome on my show.
a public on-air live apology to your audience for showing poor tact. How about that? For being inconsiderate.
That comes with an apology Facebook post. That's the trade-off.
Okay, that's kind of what I was looking for.
That's the trade-off.
The apology face.
No, he's saying you apologize.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm not gonna apologize.
Baby, come on now.
Where does Hannah D's compromise come in?
No, Hannah D is the victim in both
No,
existence.
I'm the defendant.
So Hannah D does not. I'm
Oh,
working
my
in
God.
Your own father called in.
apologizing.
Your own dad went against you, Hannah D.
I will agree that you were victimized on
dumb.
He's dumb.
The what you call it, on the breaking y'all's little pact. I will agree that Zac broke one of the rules.
I refuse to apologize for the fact that my ignorant husband couldn't remember to put my debit card with my name on it back in my wallet before I left the house for a work night. I am not going to apologize for that.
Sugars.
Whatever you
The
do.
hostility.
This is not an isolated incident. This has happened to me on multiple occasions. This has happened.
I wish she could hear herself.
I have gotten places, and this dude has taken my card out of my wallet. I have no idea. So, no, I will not apologize, and he knows that, and he better tread lightly.
Ooh.
As far as all this is concerned, because this has been going on for months and months and months.
Ooh. Hannah D.
I will absolutely not apologize.
Hannah D, I got a question for you. How dare you? That's my question.
How dare I?
How dare you?
How dare y'all?
We have ruled. This court is now adjourned. Our ruling is final.
Well, your ruling is garbage.
This almost seems like that after the
You could take that to an appeals court.
interview out in the lobby.
Yeah.
I appeal. I need to file an appeal.
File an appeal.
Yeah, because I just don't know.
You can take this up on your show. You're wasting our time.
I knew that was
Well,
coming.
boys, I think I'm the only one. Well,
What it boils down to pretty much is I think the Tzatziki's thing kind of took a back burner.
It did.
It's all about the debit
it's
card.
all about
Which I was found innocent.
Here's the deal.
You were found not guilty. There's a difference.
That's innocent. If you're not proven, if you're not proven,
You were not innocent.
Hey, the glove didn't fit.
Could Zac Dunlap?
the glove didn't fit.
Could Zac Dunlap have put her card back in her wallet
He could
and
have.
been considerate? He could have.
I think that's the biggest. Like I keep hearing that come back.
He's guilty of being inconsiderate.
Could she
He
have?
is not guilty of a stolen credit card.
Could she have ordered Zach a new debit card so she didn't have to loan him hers?
She knew I threw mine away too on accident. My new one.
How dare her not order you one?
Even though I totally probably agreed that's not her responsibility. I will give her that. All right.
I just think at the end of this entire court session that it's more about the return of the used card.
That's all it is.
And nothing else.
That's it. The
But that-
Tzatziki's
Had
is not
that
even an issue
card
anymore.
been returned in a reasonable time, and she would have been able to purchase her DG items without any issues. But y'all not spending money, even though we're buying Dollar General stuff.
Trying to hold back.
She's at Dollar General trying to save some money. I think it's more. I think all this would have went away.
But like I said, she had a chance to make her case. She made a case for a stolen credit card. We found him not guilty.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not a real judge.
You might have started something, Phil. The Dad's After Dark courtroom in here.
Right? I think we did a pretty good job, guys.
So she did say she went and got tortillas at the DG.
Yeah.
For healthy
Something
chicken.
else.
And she already had chicken.
And then some.
Yeah, for the healthy
What'd she
chicken.
say? Bio water or
Some
something?
kind of water.
Buy water.
What's that?
Makes you buy.
It makes you buy more water and more tortillas and some chicken that you put in the microwave. I don't know.
At the end of the day, though, I mean, I think this was a very successful court session, guys.
It was very good.
You'll get some funny pictures out of it, if anything.
Hannah's sitting home cussing us right now.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's sharpening a knife right now.
I gotta see her at 4:00 tomorrow. I'm not eager.
I mean, I see it. I see both ways there, but
I may pick up an extra shift tomorrow night.
the debit card's kind of.
Yeah.
You were given permission to use it.
She has every right to be upset that you didn't put the card back.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
But you didn't steal it.
No. And I still do not feel, whether I did, whatever, I do not feel like I was given the chance to even come clean or offer anything.
I went to Tzatziki's. You came clean a minute ago. You weren't going to call her and offer her.
I was not given the opportunity.
Fine, but you weren't going to.
I wouldn't have denied it.
That's
I would not have denied it.
And that is why you were found guilty. But it's a misdemeanor. It's a slap on the wrist.
It was a happy medium.
Enjoy your date night getting dressed up in Goodwill clothes.
It has to be full clothes too. Y'all got the undergarments and all.
Oh, I hope she puts him in like shorts and like a sports jacket.
Some tall socks.
She will. It'll be something.
Some loafers.
Just make sure that you know that going in, because you get to choose hers.
Oh, no, what we're going to have to do is we got to pick our clothes at the same time and separate, so it all goes down. That way we can't see each other's cards.
Just show up and say, "Here, go get dressed."
What you can do, they will let you wear it out of there. So
y'all
you
are
can
gonna
change in the dressing room and then go pay for it and go.
But you're going to have to see each other's clothes because you have one damn debit card. So you're going to have to pay for both of them at the same time.
No, I'm going up there. No, let's get something straight, boys.
Just
I'm
take
going
$5
I'm going up there in the morning, and I'm getting one. That's happening tomorrow.
Oh yeah. See, it seems like that we've learned. There's some lessons being learned in the middle of this. So I don't think we should put anybody on probation or anything. Just
it's a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, just slap on the wrist.
It's a misdemeanor.
They've got their punishment for the crime. It's going to happen Friday night, and
don't do it again, Zach.
They'll hug and kiss when it's all said and done. And
if you're going to do it again, don't get caught.
Oh, it's cash only from here on out, boys.
That's what's up. Lesson learned.
Man, on that note, I think this is a good place to end it right here. Thank you for listening to Dad's After Dark Night Court here at Jetway Radio. You can play the Night Court theme.
No, they go. Not real good
People's Court.
On the cue here. Yeah, so
it's been a lot of fun though.
Yeah, it's been great.
I hope the listeners have enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
We got a lot of feedback tonight. Thanks, guys. So on behalf of myself, Mikey G, Mr. Zac Dunlap over here, with Outlaw Shane Preator, innocent, not guilty Zac Dunlap, and Mr. Smokestack Rodney Lewis.
Smokestack.
Yeah.
You've been listening to Dad's After Dark on Jetway Radio.
Oh, that's the old one.
He dedicated this to Hannah D.
Aww.
That was in my closet when I was in college.
That's awesome.
Thanks for listening, guys. We'll catch you.
Bicycle.
We will catch you next week.
That was good stuff.